Welcome back to another Edge of Eternities standard video, and this is right now. I am recording this during the early access live stream event, and depending on when you're watching this, you might want to check the VOD on that. And we have been playing a lot of Edge of Eternities decks, and this is another one that we have for you today. There is a ton, and I mean a ton of new cards in this deck. So let's go over all of them, really. The idea behind this is just very simply a mono black aggro deck that, utilizes cheap creatures that have reasonably high power that are aggressively slanted, pairing that with good interaction, a little bit of life loss along the way. So some of the new cards, I guess, we'll just kind of go over them one by one. Archenemy's Charm. This is kind of the reason that we're playing mono black in the first place, because this is a triple black card, so it's kind of hard to cast in a two-color deck. But the payoff is pretty good. You can exile a creature or planeswalker, return one or two creatures or planeswalkers from your graveyard to your hand, or put 2 counters on a creature you control and gains lifelink. And very similar effect to like Gix's command, but at instant speed, the 2 counters lifelink can be a huge blowout in combat, so it gives you a little bit more flexibility on that. Saboteur is a 2-mana 4/1 menace. The ward cost is discard a card, and whenever it attacks, you put a counter on a creature your opponent controls. So the nice thing about this is it theoretically is a downside because they, have creatures that you're buffing, but because it has such high power and menace, which means they have to block with 2 to kill it, most of the time, if they want to trade for it early in combat, they're going to have to lose 2 creatures. And then also, if they go to kill it, they also have to discard a card to it. So gives you a little bit of 2-for-1 advantage there. Timeline Culler, we don't have any sacrifice outlets for this, but it is just basically a 2/2 that you can cast from your graveyard for a black mana and 2 life with warp. So it just gives you ways to keep putting pressure on your opponent, trade with it in combat, and unsimilar to cards of that have been like this in the past, this one can actually block. So you can trade forward in combat, then recast on your next turn. And this also enables the Void cards, which there's some pretty powerful ones. So we have Temporal Intervention, which if you have Void, it is a 1 mana just Thoughtseize where you don't pay life. So you'd look at their hand, take any card. Void also turns on Trajectory, which is 1 mana sorcery, basically kill a creature, -10/-10. And then the other new card here we have is 0-Point Ballad. May look a little awkward in a deck with a lot of creatures with, Dark Confidant, Sunset Saboteur, but we do have enough creatures that have high toughness like Preacher and Cecil that I thought it was worth playing. And also, you can lose a bunch of life with to help you flip Cecil a little bit faster. And also the life loss comes up with the last ride. That's kind of this whole life loss theme where you have Dark Confidant, Timeline Culler to lose extra life with stuff like last ride and Cecil. So very interested to see how this one goes. We got a couple of Shocklands in the metabase. I'm not sure how many you should play, but again, mostly just here to turbocharge flip Cecil. So let us see how this one does. I'm pretty happy about this one. I will keep this hand. It's kind of a weird one where I don't know if I want to color on turn 1. Because if I color on turn 1, then I can't set up intervention on 2. But I guess I can just go color into color. Let's try it out. Let's see how this works. Does Void trigger on a turn where if a spell was warped this turn? So if I cast this from exile, is that considered a spell being warped? I actually don't know. I want to say no, because you're just casting it from exile. Yeah, I think it only triggers when you're warping the spell. You're playing it for its warp cost. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, and then when you're casting it from exile, you're just casting it normally. It's not being warped, which does make sense. I'm getting cooked. Jesus. Opponent, stop. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. Well, I hope you can't beat a 2-4. These interventions might be a little sketchy. I'm not sure we should be playing 4 of these. Because the downside, like the diminishing returns on these cards, I think are so much worse than the diminishing returns on the removal spell. Because even at worst case, the removal spell can still kill a 1-drop. These are just completely uncastable in so many spots. Man, I gotta trade. I'll try my best, Bug Bread. I just have like I have a like I guess you could call it ADHD. So how about that Wrath, huh? How about that Wrath? I mean, it's got to be good here, right? It doesn't kill the rookie, but hold. Yeah, that's the thing about the intervention, right? Is like discard spells already have diminishing returns as the game goes long. Like you already don't want to draw them later on. And this one has like the added downside of when you draw too many of them early, you can't cast them. You know what I mean? And when you draw them later, they're also bad. So it's like they have to line up so perfectly in order to be good. Rare Thoughtseize angle. All right, please draw land. Please draw land. Trample draw though. No, it's only 4 or greater. So they can't draw a card off the rookie yet because they have to get it to 4 power first. Hold. Hold. I take another ballad. Well, I guess we're playing 2 homies. We're never going to be able to recast the color, though. You know what would be unironically a good draw is the last ride. Jesus Christ. Dude, get me out of here. Okay, now it's literally over. Good draw card. Draw card off of what? Yeah, it's not looking good. I'll be honest with you, it is not looking good. Alright, Dedge. I guess the 4-1, like, wasn't great, but we also just... We weren't in a position for it to be good because we were just behind the whole game. Yeah, we need to find one other good 1-drop. What are some good black 1-drops? Maybe, like... Is it possible we want to play... Oh, I was thinking about playing the crime one, Forsaken Miner, because you have a good amount of kill spells to trigger it. That could be something. Tiny Bones? I don't know if I fuck with Tiny Bones. That's a good draw. I'll play Bob first, though, right? Yeah, let's go Bob first. Go Turbo last ride. Could animate the last ride here. Yeah, Seph is good with the Warp Dude. That could be okay. There's a 3-1 equipment for black that equips for free with Void Trigger. A 3-1 equipment for black that equips for free with Void Trigger. What is that? I don't think I'm not familiar with the card that you're discussing. Yeah, I think it might just be Forsaken Miner. It's +3/+1. Oh, you said 3/1, and I thought you meant it was a creature. Equips on end step. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Maybe, yeah, honestly, it might just be Forsaken Miner. I think that card's fine. You got discard a card here. I'll take the free card. Yeah, see, this is kind of the deck that I don't think Emissary is good in. I like this card, but I think you need to pair it with specifically Repurposing Bay to be able to get the, like, to get the bonus of... what was I going to say? Like, to get the bonus of cheating it into play, and then you're spending 1 mana on a 3-drop, and then you're turning that into a 4-drop. But, like, when you're doing small ball stuff like this, it seems like it's not as good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't flip this turn. They could be on Bay. It's just a little weird to see Gingerbrute if they're also on Bay, you know what I mean? I don't really want to kill either of these. Like, I guess I could kill the Gingerbrute, but eh. Yeah, dude, the warp animation is sick. The warp animation is so good. Could I restart it so we can read the cards? I thought that they told me that you guys had to restart it. Do you still not see the cards? If you refresh the stream, I think you should be able to see it, because I don't... Like, I guess I could log out of Untapped and then just completely restart it, but I don't think I think it should just be... If you guys refresh on your end, then it should be fine. No? Okay. Alright, give me a sec then. Uno momento. I guess we're discarding. Because I'm going to be at 10 anyways. I had a 1/1 last ride. Last ride also not great with flip Cecil. Okay, how do I restart this? Hi, Hakume, thank you for the Prime sub, 2 months. Welcome back, thank you. Appreciate the resub. Okay, crew 2. What if we just left Cecil on defense? 3, no, that's kind of bad. No, that's horrible. I'm not doing that. I'll just attack. Nice synergy you got here. Thanks. I guess we just cast this thing. Then end of turn last ride. I mean, it's fine. We can just lose life with the last ride. All right, how do I restart Untapped? It says update available. Oh, well, that works. I think I did it. I think I might have done it. The last ride. Installing, please wait. Noted. Yep, that thing gets bumped. When this creature attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, make a 2/2 robot, tap an attacking sack into combat. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 3. Taking 3. Caveron Harrier. Oh, wait, this is... I thought it was 2 mana. Never mind. Right, hold on. Is it working? Chat, tell me if Untapped is working. We're good? Okay, good. Good. Pass? Yeah, I feel like they're just trying to go wide. Trying to go wide with like with this land and stuff. They have the Harrier to make bodies. They have the Emissary to make bodies. I don't exactly know what the payoff is for going this wide, but I'm sure there's something, right? Bitter Triumph. We blocking Cecil? I kind of have to, right? Oh, true. I keep forgetting about this stupid extruder. I really need to flip the Cecil. I mean, if I had Bitter Triumph before blocks, they would just double block it, so that didn't really work out. Okay, I think I've located my out. It's not a great out, but it is drawing 0 point ballad. Seems like a pretty good spot for a ballad. Like every card in their deck dies to it. I guess if I draw the ballad, they can just make a 3/3 off extruder. So it's maybe not that good. Is the artifact pumping Saheeli still legal? The artifact pumping Saheeli. I don't know which one is that. I think there's like a Saheeli legal, but I'm not sure which one it is. Was in Brothers War. I know there's like Saheeli. This is a Saheeli card, right? No. Oh, I'm thinking of Saheeli's Lattice. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I have been defeated. That didn't go so well. It did not go that did not go very well. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about with the Thoughtseize. It's like, what am I doing with this card in this hand? Literally stone cold nothing, right? We gotta cut this Thoughtseize. Smite my ass. Do it. Oh. Well, I mean, I found something to do with the Thoughtseize, I guess. Is that a good draw? Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna cast the Thoughtseize this turn. No, that's crazy, right? There's no way. That's crazy. I thought about it, though. But, like, if I'm not casting the Thoughtseize there, it shouldn't be in my deck. You know what I mean? Like, it simply should just not be in my deck. You want to pay 3 mana for a discard spell? I mean, kinda. This card is so bad. Huh? Jesus Christ. Well, I hope they only draw islands the rest of the game. Oh. Oh. You think it's Weft walking into Omniscience? Could be. See, that's a good one. Combat. Kutsul's Flanker. Okay, well they're gonna find their white source now, which is a little unfortunate. We do have a target for this though. kind of want to play the Breacher here. I mean, I have to, right? If I play nothing, they're just going to play the stupid Star Cage. I have to. True! True, 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 true. Meow, meow, meow. And there it's sex. Can I attack with Cecil in response to their Ultima? Okay. Well, this is lethal, right? How many people thought the game was going to end like that? Not me. I'll tell you that. Well, okay. This is another card that maybe shouldn't be in the deck, but... Oh, fuck. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Check room. Get him in there. Isn't that a mono green devotion card? Maybe our opponent was like, God, my mana is so bad. Oh, no, I figured it out. Hold on. This is how you fix the blue-white mana base, by the way. You just play 4 land out of the Guild Pact. Right? It's a foolproof way to fix your mana. That's bad. What the fuck? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards and you gain X, where X is a number of different color pairs. Jesus Christ. So this is currently for 0. Wait, isn't this just a non-bow? Doesn't this just turn off the ley line? Okay, I'm just making sure that like I understand what's going on here. I just gotta make sure we're on the same page. Okay, just checking. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm stupid. I forgot this was already in exile. All right, I fucked that up. I should have just played the Saboteur. And I also attacked. I guess the attack is fine because I want to warp it on a later turn to cast the intervention, so that attack was fine, but... Okay. Do you think this was intentional? Hmm. I feel like it can't have been. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably not intentional. I mean, Confidant at 13 against a 6/6 flyer? Sure. You know? What's the worst that could happen? This is fine. Does this work with Infinite Guidelight Station? I'm going to be honest with you. I know there is a 5-color ship, but I have no idea what it does. All right. Yep. How come I didn't exile the 6/6? The turn that I got 2 creatures back? I just wanted 2 homies. I'm trying to kill them. I don't know if that was right, but... Do I have lethal? It's pretty close, right? No, they're not dead, right? Because I go... Activate last right, go to 5. This is 8. Play color, I have 8 plus 4 is 12. Are they not dead on board? What are you talking about? 1 mana off? No, I'm a lot more than 1 mana off. It's a good call. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot if I attacked with the 4 I was dead. You shouldn't have said anything. I would have forgot about it. I'm just being honest with you right now. I would have forgot about that. Okay. This is a weird-ass game. Although, now they have to block, right? X-proof? Why does that matter? I should not have played that. It's hexproof from multicolored, not monocolored. It would have been a YouTube short. Yeah, you're just depraving me of the content, you know? What was that game? I think our opponent just didn't realize what was going to happen with Leyline of the Guild Pact. There were some choices that were made. What flavor? Just normal. Oh, I've been there plenty of times. Let me tell you. I've been there plenty of times. Voice of Victory. Yo, check me out. Look at that. Would you look at that? That's just good deck building right there, folks. That is exquisite deck building. This is turn 3, by the way. Discard a card, please. Save 1 life? Yeah. I need every life I can. I need every single life point I can. Color looking neat. Yeah, color is sick. That's one thing I've noticed. I've been really impressed with the color. That card's a lot better than I thought it was. So, Dobbs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Something in my throat, sorry. just gonna pretend that didn't happen, alright? I don't know what you're talking about. Trajectory has been kind of medium. Although we haven't drawn it that often, so it's hard to say. Never mind, Thoughtseize is broken. Yo, should I save it for next turn? No, because I can Bitter Triumph and... yeah, this is fine. I can just Bitter Triumph next turn. Alright, never mind, Thoughtseize, best card in my deck. Pig, Biotech, Manufacturing... I'll take this card, I think. I can kill the other shit. We have like a similar deck with Biotech, the Sack Outlet. I don't think we had Pig in our deck, but it does make sense. Jeez. That was a good draw. Okay, hold on. Maybe Thoughtseize is the best card in my deck. I may have lied the whole time. This may have just been like anti-Thoughtseize propaganda. Dude, the color is so good, man. This card, every single time I've had this card, it's been fucking sick. It enables so much, too, like turning on all of your 1-mana spells, paying life for Cecil, paying life for Last Ride. It's just like, it's a 1-mana 2/2 haste, you know? Like, that's obviously never bad. It's just good. It's a good card. Like, when I initially saw the card, I thought it was only going to be good in decks that had, like, a whole bunch of sacrifice outlets, like Zealot, Sephiroth, Bartolome. But it's just, like, it's just a good aggressive card. It's a 1-mana 2/2 haste. Like, that's obviously fucked. Right? It is an outlaw, too. Yeah, where that's relevant. Wait, can they just not kill anything? Because I have a rogue and a warlock. Yeah, that's nice. Shit. I mean, I'll let him get a counter on the pig, I think. That's fine. It is also a Yepdrix. What is a Drix? It's a Drix. You don't know what a Drix is? The Zealot. Silly rabbit, Drix are for kids. Okay. They found a kill spell for the Saboteur. The Saboteur. Hmm. Do I have to kill the pig this turn? If I kill pig, I go to 11. Can I kill the Zealot? I think I can kill the Zealot, right? It's like 4, this would be 3, then it'd be 6. Yeah, I can just kill the Zealot. Oh, that's a good point, too. Yeah, if I killed the pig, they had made it a Mega Golem. Oh. If I exile pig... Well, the issue with exile pig... I guess if they sack the chainsaw to the extruder, that's not that bad. Yeah, okay. That's fine. This is probably the safest play. Because that means they don't have the chainsaw anymore, and that's pretty good for me. Rattleclaw, thank you for the Prime sub. 6 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Just, dude, like, every single creature is so brutal here. Okay. Cecil is interesting. Do you think they block if I attack with the Last Ride? Hmm. Probably, right? Let's find out. I'm leaving myself open to being dead to a kill spell. But I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Do I think Sammy's Curiosity, the Rampant Growth is good enough? So the issue with calling it I have kind of an issue with calling it a Rampant Growth. Yes, I understand if you cast the card on turn 1, then on turn 2 you can sacrifice the lander token, but it's not a Rampant Growth because you have to spend... It's basically you're spending 3 mana, so you're spending your entire turn 1 and your entire turn 2. And I don't know. I don't know if that's good enough. I'm at 7. So I guess we just hold back the Cecil. Yeah, I guess it's more like Wayfarer's Bauble than anything. But like, I don't know. I don't know if you have room for that card in the green decks. Like, you're not going to cut Elf for it, right? So I don't know how you're fitting it into the Elf decks. I'm going to play this super duper safe and just hold back 2 guys. Not just die to some random shit. Culler. Dude, the Timeline Culler fucking cooks, dude. It cooks. Such a sick card. Ruthless Lawbringer. It's a little expensive, but maybe it's fine. It might be okay. How do I die here? I don't know how I die. I guess I die if I, like, attack with... No. Alright, whatever. Make him... We'll just make him have something. Yeah, because now we can flip Cecil. I guess they could have, like, Lightning Strike in their deck or something. Chainsaw doesn't go upstairs. Shouldn't have attacked with Cecil. I mean, I was thinking that, like, having the 4/4 back to block was good. But, like, what do they have for a 3 damage spell? Because we're not dead to Extruder, right? I don't know if they have 3 damage spells. I guess, like, they could have drawn this thing, the biotech. Because Curiosity does not get you from 2 to 3, right? It gets you from... Or it doesn't get you from 1 to 3. It gets you from 2 to 4, or it gets you from 3 to 5. So you basically, if you're playing Curiosity, you want to be playing, like, Curiosity, Iron Crag, maybe Glimpse the Core, and then a bunch of 4s and 5s, if that makes sense. I think that's maybe, like, a better way to go about it. God, these last rides are so sus. I think we can make this deck a lot better, though. I think there is definitely a lot of room to cook here. Starting down. Also, with the way that Void is worded, even if they counter your warp spell, can you still Void? Because it says, if a spell was warped. Does that mean that spell has to resolve? No, it's just if you cast it for its warp cost, right? Right, yeah. Okay. This feels like a bad matchup. I think we're going to just get absolutely thrashed this game. Our deck is not very well set up to be good in this matchup. Not that it's necessarily supposed to be. Can I have one spell, please? One spell, please. Okay. Is it time? I feel like we can probably pack this one in. True. Hold. It will simply not be able to kill my 2-mana 2/1 creature. I mean, you wouldn't play removal spells in early access, would you? Just to pay no attention to these, okay? I promise I'm not being hypocritical. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm good. See ya.